Hello, class. This is Mr. Diaz. Today is Friday, March 27th, and today it's a half day. Okay, so today school would have ended at 1:30, so I would say your classes today will end at 1:30. But at 1:30, what I want you to do is exercise, get some fresh air, ¿ok? Y hoy es viernes, el 27 de marzo, y hoy si nosotros tuviera en la escuela, tuviera mediodía, y nosotros salía a la 1:30, y entonces a la 1:30 usted está libre. Para ese tiempo yo creo que haga ejercicio o que vaya fuera con un poco aire, ¿ok? All right, so let's get started. All right, so normally I read your books. Normalmente yo te leo libros y también te hago un trick mágico. I do some magic tricks. But I'm running out of magic tricks that I can do on camera. Okay, some of the magic tricks that I do needs an audience to participate. Okay, y no tengo mucho trick de mágico que yo puedo hacer por video. Mucho de lo mágico que yo tengo, cosas que tienen que hacer con diferentes personas en vivo, en persona con la gente. So I just have a few tricks. I think I only have one today. And I have two books for you. Now, one book will be Polar Bear, Polar Bear. All right. Polar Bear, Polar Bear by What Do You Hear by Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. And the other book I'm going to read is A Journey of Hope, Una Jornada de Esperanza. It's in English and Spanish. It's kind of long. For today, I'm going to do it just in English. Okay? Oh, I've got someone here right now. Let's see what we got. So, I just want to let you know you can contact me right now at 609-2000 ESL. Me puede poner en contacto a 609-2000 ESL. So that's basically 609-200-0375, and that's my Google Voice number. 609-200-0375. All right, so I got a comment. Someone saying, happy, hello, hello, how are you doing? Let's see where we're going to get started. Oh, some questions that I got today were, yeah, I know some people were having computer problems on their own end, but that worked out. I helped them through it. And someone's asking, is there any homework? If not, when it's going to come? Well, I do have assignments on Google Classroom. I have some packets available just for some students if they don't have, if they were, my understanding from their teachers was they didn't have a computer. There's packets available at the school, but I let those parents know, and you can pick those up on Monday. And some of you may have already picked up Chromebooks at the school if your student didn't have a computer at home and you let the school know. Alguien escribió que dónde está la asignación y cuando vienes. Y la cosa que yo tengo actividades en el Google Classroom mío. Un niño, someone said they couldn't see it. Yo no sé por qué no lo ve. I see on my end that they should be able to see it, but I'll go ahead and see if I can reassign it. Un niño dijo que no lo puede ver y voy a ver entonces que yo lo pueda apuntar que se lo da de nuevo. All right, so I just have a few activities. Some of those activities were activities that I had set before school closed. Algunas de las actividades son cosas que yo puse ahí antes que escuela se cerró, so that they would have been there regardless of school closure. But starting Monday, you're going to have dedicated lessons. Since I don't get to see you, the lessons are going to have to be different. I'm going to have different lessons on reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Okay, empezando lunes voy a tener diferentes actividades aquí en Google Classroom y va a ser lecciones en lectura, escritura, hablando y escuchando. And so those will be ready up on Monday. I'm going to be loading them up today, but the start, I'm going to have it scheduled start off on Monday. For the writing, you can go ahead and either use your, if you have paper at home or if you have a notebook, you can write it on that. Or you can go ahead and create a Google Doc, okay, to do any writing that you have. All right, so it's going to be kind of hard to see, I guess, when you're, if you're on the computer looking at the screen and then trying to type it on Google Docs. But if you want, just write it down on paper. And if you want to write it nice and neat and type it out, so that's a good way to practice your typing, then you can write it onto a Google Doc. If you want to write things, then use Google Docs. And if you want to share some pictures or anything that you drew, anything that you colored, well, then you can take a picture of it or upload it and put it onto Google Slides. But make sure whenever you put something on a Google Doc or Google Slide that you share it. You share it with me so that I can see it. So remember, it should already be set up, I guess, when you start typing. It's the teacher's last name and the first initial. The same thing goes for the rest of the school. So you would write Diaz, it's D-I-A-Z, and then the letter J. So D-I-A-Z-J, and then the long thing at gtps.k12.nj.us. All right, just like that would be for your login now. Los niños entonces, ellos pueden escribir la asignación, okay? Ellos pueden escribirlo si no tienen un paquete en Google Docs. Ahí ellos pueden escribir la respuesta. Y va a ser difícil para mirar el screen de la pantalla de la computadora y ahí el Google Docs escribir, pero es mejor entonces que lo apunte en papel, entonces, pero ellos si quieren que sea bonito entonces que lo puede poner en Google Docs y escribir la respuesta que ellos tienen. Y si tienen dibujos o cosas que ellos colorearon que ellos quieren poner en para que nosotros lo vean, y ellos lo pueden poner en Google Slides y ahí ellos pueden poner las fotos así. Pero cuando ellos ponen cosas en Google Docs o Google Slides, ellos necesitan a compartir eso conmigo, share, ¿ok? Y ellos tienen que tocar el botón que dice share y ahí ellos ponen el nombre mío y es Díaz, D-I-A-Z y después la letra J. So Diaz J y después tiene que apuntar los gestos at gtps.k12.nj.us. Pero si ellos me mandaron algo antes, ok, ellos nada más tienen que poner el DSJ y ya tuve que solo firma lo resto. And let's see what else then. All right, so I'm going to get started in the book in a second, but I see someone's on my website, Hello Class. En el website mío, Hello Class, ahí tengo diferentes actividades para los niños que a la página al frente tengo actividades de hablar, escuchar, y con eso no necesita ningún código. Okay, so I see that I have one student there on my right now this morning on my website, Hello Class, and right there I have listening and speaking activities that you can go ahead and just go ahead and use. It doesn't require any code. Now the only difference is that on those I won't know what your child has done. It's just outside websites. Bien, eso, la única cosa que yo no voy a saber lo que yo hicieron en esos websites porque esos son afuera del site mío o de Google Classroom. But when I put stuff on Google Classroom, I'll know that your student completed it when a student turns it in. Cuando los niños hacen actividades en Google Classroom, yo veo que ellos lo hicieron cuando yo lo entrega. Hay un botón que dice Turn In y ahí se entrega. But when they go to websites like Brainsy, Education.com, y entonces yo veo lo que ellos hicieron porque ellos ganan puntos. When the students go to my website and then they go through Brainsy, it's the new name for the games and activities at Education.com, I can see that they have completed what they've completed and what they have trouble with, and they get points too. Okay, pero los niños ganan puntos en el website mío, Education, será al Hello Class, y si cuando yo voy para Education.com, eso le ganan puntos y yo puedo ver cuántos puntos ellos tienen, and I promise them a prize when I get back based on the number of points. Yo le prometí un premio cuando ellos llegan para atrás a la escuela basado por los puntos que ellos ganan. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with one book. Remember, if you have any questions, please continue to email me or text me. You can text here at this Google number, 609-2000-ESL. And another way is, and some people have done it, so I got two this morning, okay? You can just go in Google Classroom if you're the parent or the child, and just go ahead and type in your question. I can see it that way. Whenever you send something through, obviously if you send something for text, I'll get it on my phone. But when you send it through Google Classroom, it's just it's easier than even doing the email. Okay, and I get it in the form of a notification and an email, and I'll go right to Google Classroom and I can answer you right away. All right, the first book is Polar Bear. What do you hear? All right, I like reading about different animals, and I know kids do too. All right, let me get started. Polar bear, what do you hear? Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a roaring in my ear. There's a polar bear there. Lion, lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Zebra, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing at my ear. What sound is that? Boa constrictor, what do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. What sound is that? All right, that didn't sound good like an elephant, but that was my elephant sound. Elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Ooh, that one's a hard one to sound. Okay. It's almost like of course, like a tiger and a cat sound. Leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. I don't know what a peacock sounds like. I've seen peacocks. Oh, look at that. Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children. I wish I could hear children. I don't hear children. I miss you guys. I don't hear children. Growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. So you're probably making those sounds. I wish I could have heard you. Okay, but you heard me make some of the sounds. All right. So let's see if you can make some sounds. So we have the polar bear. What sound does it make? Then we had the lion. Oh, that one's easy for me. Roar. Then there was the hippopotamus. Then there's the flamingo. Then there was the zebra. Imagine, it almost sounds like a horse. Then there's the boa constrictor. Hiss. Then the elephant. I won't try to make that sound. It might be bothering to your speakers there. The elephant. Then there was the leopard. Then there was the peacock. Then there was the walrus. Then there was the zookeeper. And then were all of you children. Okay? Now, with this story, okay, we could see it talk about different animals. We can talk about what the animal has. Does it have fur? Does it have feathers? Okay? Does it fly? Does it have, how many feet does it have? Does it have wings? Por los diferentes animales, tú puedes preguntar si tiene, cómo es el piel, si tiene pelo, si tienen, y también si tienen cuántas patas tienen, si tiene 4, 2, o tienes, puede volar o puede andar y cosas así. Y muchas diferentes preguntas que tú puedes hacer sobre it. There's a lot of questions you can make about this book. Another thing I like to do with books like this is sequence. Okay, una cosa que me gusta hacer con libros como este es secuencia. So I do like to do a lot of sequence stories where the kids make up their own stories. Me gusta hacer cuentas de secuencia que los niños hacen las cuentas ellos mismos. So for this one, it would be like sequence the story from beginning to end. See if you get the animals in the right order. Bien bueno a ver si los niños pueden poner los animales en el orden correcto. So that's that story. All right, let's do a little magic trick. Now, I mentioned before, I did my card trick with the big cards yesterday. It worked out this time, okay? For this one, there's different ways of shuffling cards. I'm still learning, okay? And, oops, I guess I'll have to hold it kind of weird in order for you to see it. See, this is not an easy trick to do on the camera, all right? So basically, okay, este trick no es fácil hacer en frente de la cámara. I don't want to show that, of course, I'm trying to trick you. All right. I'm going to have to change the angle. Hold on. I'm going to shuffle them again, okay? It's not easy doing it this way. I should probably go further back. I'm going to shuffle them again. I'm having trouble shuffling. I'm not that good at shuffling. Let's see. Like I said, I'm learning these card tricks, okay? There I am, losing the side. I'm trying not to get the lose it from the camera. All right, so I want you to tell me where to stop, okay? Tell me when to stop. All right. Tell me, I'm going to cut the card. Tell me when to, yeah, tell me when. Do it again. Oh, that's not how you do it. Just tell me when, okay. All right. See, normally I would say pick a card, but we can't do that right here, okay? So I want you to tell me when to stop. I'm just going to go like this. Stop. Tell me when to stop. Stop. Okay, here we go. All right, so I stopped right there. All right, so that's your card right there. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Okay. Hope I'm doing it right. Tell me what card that is. Hold on. What's that? I already messed up the trick. Oh, well. All right, here we go. Let's pretend I didn't mess up the trick. All right, so there's your card. What card do you see? What is that? 4 diamond. No, it's not the 4 diamond. You sure it's the 4 diamond? I already messed up the trick, so I'm going to go right ahead and play around with it. All right. 4 diamond. Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm going to go ahead and see what this card is. I don't think it's the 4 diamond. It's a 6 of diamond, isn't it? 6 of diamond? Let me see. What do we have here? What do we have here? I don't think it's the 4 diamond. You sure it was the 4 diamond? Because I say it's the 6 of diamond. All right, so that's a twist on that trick. Okay, so I got the card to change from a 4 diamond to a 6 of diamond. All right, so another thing, the delivery wasn't good, but the thing is, I like to have fun, and it's funny when a magician messes up. Sometimes they mess up on purpose. Sometimes they tell you to pick a card, and they guess the number and they guess it wrong, but they were guessing it wrong on purpose because there's a punchline involved. So I have a neat trick to do with that one too, but it's not easy to do on camera. Like I said, I was trained by an actual magician, Rick Sapphire, and he mentioned that the most important thing are the angles. Un profesional de México me enseñó y él dijo que los ángulos son más importantes cuando está enseñando, haciendo enfrente de personas así. So it's harder on camera because you can actually rewind and see where I messed up or how I did the trick. All right, let's see. I got a message. All right. Okay. Remember, I want you to just do your best. Okay. So you had those packets that you've already been working on from your teachers. Y yo lo que quiero que tú hagas lo mejor que tú puedes. Ya sé que tú tienes esos paquetes que hiciste de los maestros. Just hold on to them. When you come back to school, you're going to bring those back in. Y dama aguántalo y cuando vienen para atrás de escuela, tú vas a entregar eso cuando vienen a la escuela. I'm good. Your teachers, a lot of them are setting up Google Classroom for the first time. Algunos de sus maestros están poniendo Google Classroom por la primera vez, but we've been using it several times, not every day. Nosotros estamos usando algunas veces el Google Classroom. Los maestros, algunos son nuevos usando Google Classroom, están usándolo para la primera vez, pero nosotros usamos Google Classroom algunas veces en la clase, pero no todos los días como ahora así. So it's good that I see some kids commenting on my website and on Google Classroom. But it's going to be best if we just try to contract strictly through Google Classroom. Ok, bueno que los niños están poniendo en contacto conmigo por el website mío y también por Google Classroom, pero para este momento es mejor que seguimos, que apuntamos preguntas por Google Classroom. That's easier for me to see. That way I get all the messages in one spot. Para así yo consigo los mensajes en todos esos sitios. So I would say contact me through Google Classroom and contact me through my Google Voice number 609-2000 ESL 609-200-375. If a student goes ahead and comments on my website, it's okay, but please just say your name. So some people are just saying, when you come to hello class, they say hello, and I don't know who they are sometimes. So I sometimes the kids do put their names, so it's good. And I'll just say a hi back. But please leave Google Classroom to be the spot where you're going to ask questions if you're going to type it in. Or parents, you can email me. That's fine too. Si el niño entra al website mío, alguna vez ellos gusta poner que hola, hello, pero no ponen el nombre de ellos y yo no sé quién es y yo tengo que ir para atrás a preguntar. Pero sí, ellos pueden apuntar diciendo hello así, pero para hacer preguntas que lo haga por Google Classroom. Y también usted puede todavía mandarme email o me puede mandar el text o llamarme aquí este número 669-200-0375. All right. All right, time is 10:26. Now, I'm thinking that on starting Monday, because some of my kids, especially the older students, are having Zoom class. The teacher's gonna be teaching them live on their Google Classroom. They're gonna give them a link to Zoom, which is a way for teachers to teach you and for you to see them and they can see you. Then that's going to be in the morning, and I want you to be able to see those classes. So the 10 to 11 time is not going to be a good time. So I'm thinking of doing this from 2 to 3. Okay? So tell me what you think. Okay? Los maestros están pensando el lunes para los maestros de la clase regular que ellos tienen la clase de ellos y algunas veces ellos van en vivo usando la programa Zoom y con eso entonces cuando yo estaba mirando la programa no puede ver a mí ese mismo tiempo y yo estoy pensando de cambiar el tiempo de las 2 hasta las 3 para estar en vivo. So dígame cómo piensa de eso. Now, if students want to get me to help them directly, especially I know the older kids with their math or especially harder things like science, social studies, then of course we can go ahead and arrange that where we can go on Zoom, or I can, if it's simply math, then I can go ahead and help you. And sometimes we've used a whiteboard online. We can use a whiteboard online, and we can work on the math problem together. Okay. Alguna vez entonces sí, muchos de los niños de sexto grado, los grados más altos, que necesitan más ayuda como matemática o ciencia de estudio social, yo le puedo ayudar con eso. Y quizás si necesitas el individuo, podemos hacer un video por Zoom, o también especialmente por matemática hay una pizarra blanca que uno puede escribir en vivo y ellos podemos trabajar a la misma vez. Yo puedo ver el trabajo de él y yo puedo ver el trabajo mío. So this is all new for a lot of teachers, and fortunately I've been doing some of these things already for several years. Esto es nuevo para muchos de los maestros, pero fortunadamente que es bueno que yo haya usado alguno de estas cosas por ya como pocos años ya. And some of the activities we've had done with the kids. Algunas actividades ya nosotros lo hicimos con los niños. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, I do have other websites that I'm going to eventually try out. We're going to try out some new websites too, just to make it more fun, okay? Y yo voy a poner algunos websites también de nuevo, tratar alguno y además para que sea un poco más divertido, pero todo que sea educacional. The most important that it's very educational. We're going to try some new things. Now, the kids, all of them, have gone on Flipgrid. Todos los niños ya nosotros usamos a Flipgrid, pero tiene que conseguir un app del Google Play o del App Store, okay? Y Flipgrid allows for students to record a message back, okay? Flipgrid permite, tú tienes que ir para bajar el app en el Google Play o el App Store, y Flipgrid permite a los niños a recordar el voz o el video, cualquier de los donde si no quiere enseñar la cara, no tiene que enseñar la cara, lo puede tapar, but they can respond to my speaking activities that I have for them or listening activities. Con eso yo puedo a responder a las actividades que yo tengo de escuchar y de hablar. Ellos no tienen que enseñar la cara, sino tienen que enseñar la cara. Yo le he enseñado que puede tapar la cámara, pero eso recuerda el video y el voz. Y no tiene que poner el video en la cara, entonces llama que tapa la cámara del computadora. Okay, y algunos de los niños prefieren eso. Y yo lo que quiero oír la voz de ellos. So all I want to hear is their voice. The kids are accustomed. Some kids might not want to be see on the video, so they can just cover up the camera. All I want to hear is the voice when we're doing. I'm hearing their responding to the speaking activities and listening activities. So that's one activity. I understand you if you were not able to load that on your screen. Yo entiendo si no puede poner eso on screen, so I'm not going to mandate that all the kids have to do these activities, but I have that available. Okay. Yo no quiero decir que los niños tienen que hacer esas actividades porque quizás no puede bajar ese app. Okay. Pero yo creo que no es mandatorio hacer esa actividad, pero son otra actividad que le ayuda mejor. Those are extra activities that'll help them better. So we'll be using Flipgrid again. Okay, but like I said, that's not mandatory, and they don't have to show their face. Okay, pivotan la actividad de Flipgrid, pero no es mandatorio y no tiene que ser la cara de ellos si no quiere. Pero quiero oír la voz. Okay, but I want to hear their voice. All right, next book. I mentioned during summer learning I like to do ocean theme. Yo dije antes que durante la clase de verano me gusta hacer la tema del océano. So this story is A Journey of Hope. Okay, so it's a bilingual book. Una jornada de esperanza. All right, but let's give this a try. Now I know there's certain students that definitely love Hope. Turtles, okay? And I know one in particular, but I don't say kids' names on screen, so you know who you are, you know who you like, turtles, okay? All right, so Journey of Hope, Una Jornada de Esperanza. Text and photographs by Bob Harvey and Diane Kelsey Harvey. Illustrations by Carol Johnson. Okay, so the people who took the photographs wrote the book. Okay, y aquí la gente que escribieron libros, sacaron una foto, hicieron el libro así, junto. Okay, and illustrations is someone drew pictures, the person and a different person drew the pictures. Okay, usually when someone writes a book, okay, they go ahead and write a book out. It may or may not be their own photos, but a person writes the book and they send it to the publishing company, and then the publishing company usually gets the photographs and the illustrations. It's not it's normally the same person. Sometimes it's the same person, okay, but for this book you have different people doing different things. But in this case, the author took the pictures and they have an illustrator, maybe they'll probably never even met, and did the pictures for the book. Okay, cuando alguien escribe un libro, ellos lo mandan a la compañía y la compañía ellos son que consigue alguien para hacer las fotos o para hacer los dibujos. Y en esta cuenta, la persona que escribió la cuenta sacó las fotos, pero entonces ellos lo mandan a la compañía y ellos consiguen alguien a hacer los dibujos. Algunas veces la persona que ha escrito el libro nunca ven la persona que hicieron los dibujos. Okay, all right, let's get started. Hope was late, and this was not good. Mother was 106 brothers and sisters had gone already in the night, and now is morning. Not a good time for a newly hatched sea turtle to begin her journey to the sea. Se le había hecho tarde a Esperanza. Esto no era bueno. La mayoría de sus 106 hermanos y hermanas se habían ido en la noche. Ahora era de mañana, que no era bueno hora para una tortuga de mar recién nacida empezar su jornada al mar. Oh, look at that. All right. Little turtle just hatched. Okay. So Hope must hurry in the night. She had struggled free of the egg which had been her home for the last 48 days, and together with her brothers and sisters she had thrashed about deep in the sand, enlarging the nest cavity and moving it upwards. But when the moment came to leave, Hope was upside down. By the time she could flip herself over, the others had gone, and now the sun was rising, and a dangerous time for a young sea turtle to be on land. So, Esperanza, let's show you the picture. All right, so it's born, but upside down. Had trouble getting out. The Esperanza tenía que apurarse. Durante la noche había luchado para librarse del huevo que había sido su hogar durante 48 días. Junto con sus hermanos y hermanas, se había revolcado en la arena haciendo el nido más grande y moviéndose hacia arriba. Pero cuando llegó el momento de salir, estaba boca arriba. Cuando por fin se pudo enderezar, los demás se habían ido. Ahora el sol estaba saliendo, lo cual era una hora peligrosa para que una tortuga pequeña del mar aún estuviera en la playa. In the cool, damp sand, Hope began to climb upward. Climbing upward through the sand, she used her flippers in a swimming motion. So you can see her right there, using her flippers. So en la fresca, húmeda arena, Esperanza empezó a subir, escalando por la arena. Usaba sus aletas como si estuviera nadando. After a short time, she encountered a funnel-shaped path up through the sand to the surface. This was the path her brothers and sisters had made as they left the nest. This was the route she too would take to the surface. Ahead, she saw light for the first time in her life. So there she is, digging her way out. Poco tiempo después se encontraba en un camino en forma de embudo que la llevaría a la superficie. Este fue el camino que habían usado sus hermanos y hermanas cuando salieron del nido. Esta era la ruta que ella tomaría a la superficie también. Más adelante podía ver la luz por primera vez en su vida. Now the rest of the book, okay, I'm going to do it alternating English and then alternating the next page in Spanish. So we do those bilingually. Now we're going to do it English for one side, and then the next time we'll do Spanish for the different picture. All right, so here's the next picture. The sand was drier here at the surface, and it wanted to slide. Hope almost made it to the top of the funnel when it collapsed and she went sliding back down. Soon, however, she pushed over the rim. She was tired from her climb, so she paused for a moment. All right, there she is getting out and struggling. Okay, it wasn't easy for her, and there she is clinging to the top. Aquí adelante de ella estaba su primera vista del mundo. La arena dorada de la playa y escobila se extendía en ambas direcciones. So this is the view that she had when she popped on out. All right, so sand everywhere. You see the ocean over there. Behind Hope, the sandy beach blended into a heavy growth of trees and shrubs. Vultures waited there, hungry for the chance to eat a young turtle. Bien, al otro lado, okay, al otro lado, mirando para atrás. Si mira para adelante, está mirando el mar, pero mira para atrás. Ella ve aquí estos árboles, pero también hay diferentes animales peligrosos. I don't know how to say the Spanish word for vulture. I'll have to look that up. Okay, I'll look it up in a second. So, había diferentes pájaros que comen los tortugas. Y esos son capas esperando para a comer los bebés que están saliendo al tratar de llegar del mar. Excuse me. See what I did there, boys and girls? If you're going to cough, remember to cough right there on your sleeve, okay? All right? And make sure you're washing your hands regularly if you touch anything outside, okay? All right, so next one. Oh, now Spanish time, right? Okay. Adelante, las enormes olas se rompían sobre la arena. La luz del sol caía sobre las olas haciendo un reflejo brillante. Esperanza vio el reflejo y supo el camino al mal. Usando sus pequeñas aletas como piernas, se empujó sobre la arena. Okay, so over here, she sees that the sun, you sees the sunlight, she caught the wave, so she sees it's nice and bright. All right, so that's where she's going to go. She's going to go toward the light. She sees the water and she sees the sun reflecting on it, and she's on her way. I hope she makes it. Do you think she'll make it? The sun was getting hot. Hope grew tired and weak. If she stopped, her black shell would absorb the sun's heat and she would die. Slower now, she pushed forward. A sand crab jumped out and grabbed one of her flippers. The movement of a vulture overhead frightened it away. That was close. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, I found out what the word for vulture is. This is a bilingual book. It said it all along. Okay. So aquí entonces, tú vas a ver que había, aquí dice que un gran cangrejo y después era un buitre. Okay. So, aquí está Esperanza tratando de llegar al mar, pero un cangrejo le tocó una las patas de ella, pero un buitre, a vulture, le asustó. Y suerte que no lo consiguió a Esperanza. Unfortunately, it didn't get to Hope. Una ola se acercó hacia Esperanza, detiéndose enfrente de ella. La orilla empumoso dejó una huella en la arena. Mientras Esperanza seguía adelante, la arena se sentía más mojada. Su camino se hacía más fácil, será. Okay? Okay. So here we are. Here's Hope, and you pretty much got the foamy waves pushing against her, and it kind of was a challenge and everything like that. And remember, she had to get across because if she stays on the beach, it's real hot. Okay, and that's gonna kill her. It's gonna not, that's a challenge right there. So there she is. She's walking, and now the sand is wet as she's getting closer. So she went from dry sand to wet sand because, of course, the waves are splashing back and forth over it. All right, so she's getting there. She's almost there. She's almost at the finish line. Another wave came. This one washed over Hope. It lifted her, and for a moment, it seemed to carry her out to sea. Instead, it pushed her back up the beach a couple of meters, a long way for a little turtle. Okay? Okay. Y después llegó, here we are, llegó otra ola y le empujó para atrás. Ok, ya estaba casi, creía que la ola le iba a traer al mar, pero le empujó para atrás y eso, una distancia que ella tenía que andar más ahora. Ok, so she was close. Ella estaba cerquita, el agua le empujó para atrás. All right. Mojada en su primer baño del agua del mar, Esperanza estaba refrescada y llena de energía. El agua le había asegurado que ahí era donde pertenecía. Así que siguió adelante. All right. So now she's all wet, but that rush of water, her first time feeling the ocean water, gave her a lot of energy. And she now was for sure to know, she knew that's the right place to go. That's where she belonged. So now she knows she's heading the right place. So that's good. Looks like there's hope for Hope. Ay, bueno, ahora se parece que hay esperanza para Esperanza. Soon another wave picked her up. This time her flippers knew what to do. Swimming for the first time in her life, she kept her head pointed out to sea. But the wave had other ideas. It pushed her back up to the beach and left her to start again. Again, the waves pushed Hope back. Again and again, she scrambled forward. Okay, so miras aquí. Look over here. So, aquí estaba cerquita, right here. She was real close, okay? Pero esta vez, ella aprendió a usar sus aletas. Okay? She knew how to use her aletas. Pero la agua le empujó para atrás y siguió y siguió y siguió. Y ahora ya está mal otra vez. She's far away again. Okay, so the waves are not making it easy. La ola no está siendo fácil para ella. Okay. De pronto una ola llegó al lado. En lugar de empujarla hacia atrás, la jaló hacia el rugido y la espuma. En el segundo, Esperanza se había ido. Su jornada al mar se había completado. All right. So there, this time, instead of pushing her, okay, the waves put her in. Okay, so all that sound, the roaring sound and the foam and the water, she was able to get out toward into the sea. So this time, though, her journey was complete. All right, so she made it out into the water, and so for the next ones, we're going to see about her out in the water. Okay, so I'm going to continue this book. Okay, next week we'll find some time. So we know she made it the water, and the rest would be her adventures with other sea creatures. So the book goes longer and longer, which is good. Okay, but we'll see what adventure she has. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick summary though of the story, and you tell me what you think is going to happen next. I'm not going to read it. I'm sorry. We're going to do a look at the pictures, and you think what happened next. So here we are. So she's going to see what? Different sea creatures for the first time. I'm a little worried about this guy right here, don't you think? All right. So what do you think is going to happen next with Hope, Esperanza? ¿Qué tú crees que va a pasar ahora? Ok, vamos a enseñar las diferentes fotos y tú ves, dígame lo que tú crees que va a pasar. All right. More pictures there. What do you think is happening there? And what do you think is going to happen next? This is a real picture. Here's a photograph of a real turtle. Handsome. Beautiful. Look, what's happening here? Laying eggs. You see a turtle laying eggs. And then going back to sea. So you have the mother laying the eggs and then going back to sea. So those babies are left on their own to try to get to the sea. So there's different dangers, right? Different dangers for the eggs. De cosas que son peligrosos para los tortugas. So we got the vulture, buitre, and the crab. Oh boy. Y otros animales. Okay, so there's other animals. Okay, so there we see different turtles going out to sea. And beautiful scenery. All right, so I was in the Navy. I love the ocean. Okay, the ocean is beautiful. Lots of nice scenery. Lots of ocean life. You see a little baby turtle there going there. Okay, so same thing. When you go to the library and try to pick out the book, look at the pictures and of course look at the words and everything like that. But I always like something, of course, I like books that have nice pictures and illustrations, but you want books that have a lot of words to help you with improving your reading. Okay, me gusta el libro que tiene diferentes fotos y dibujos, pero las cosas que son más importantes son las palabras para que tú aprendas más a leer. Okay, so get a book that has lots of words, of course, to build up your vocabulary and your reading fluency. But yeah, it's nice to have some illustrations. Es bueno a tener libros que tienen muchas palabras para mejorar su fluidez en leyendo, pero es bueno tener algunas fotos también. All right, so the time is, we only have maybe 10 minutes on the broadcast. It says, oh, I guess it's not limited. I thought it was limited. All right, so remember, boys and girls, on Monday, things are changing, all right? Your teachers have already been contacting your parents and you about their own Google Classroom setups. So I want to make sure that you're able to do the work for them, but I'm here to help you with whatever work that they have. Y ya lunes va a pensar alguno maestro usando Google Classroom para la primera vez y usted va a la clase de yo también. Pero estoy aquí para ayudarte a usted. I'm here to help you. So I just remember that today it's a half day. All right, so we were in school. We'd be some of you already be starting to have lunch. Ya pronto alguno está empezando a tener almuerzo y después pronto ir para casa. Okay, so pretty soon you would have been you would have been eating lunch right now, and pretty soon going to school, ready to go home. Okay, so please continue asking questions. I'm glad I got a hold of everyone finally. Okay, I was a little worried for all of you. I love you guys. I care for you very much, and I was very worried when I haven't heard from some students and some families. But I'm glad that everyone's doing fine. Please, please, please be smart. They say try not to touch your face and everything like that. Wash your hands. Well, touch your face when you're taking a bath and shower, of course. Okay, de seguro que dice que no toque la cara, pero también sí, cuando uno se baña, sí, que se toque la cara. Sí, estoy hablando during the day, try, because that's how the coronavirus really gets into you. It really gets like your eyes and nose. It's really something that you breathe in and stuff like that. But try not to scratch your eyes or, pick your nose. Don't pick your nose, all right? Que tocando tocar los ojos o poner el dedo en la nariz, no haga eso. But everything's fine. I just want to know everything's fine. What was I going to get at? No, just be smart, be safe. But most important thing is don't watch too much TV. Don't be spending too much time on the computer. Por favor, no veas mucha televisión. No te queda mucho tiempo en la computadora. Just try to play some games. I know you might not have any board games or anything like that. But go ahead and draw pictures. Color, okay? Por favor, no te queda mucho en televisión jugando juegos en la computadora. Haga dibujos, okay? Pintas diferentes cosas and share them, okay? You can share them on a Google Slide, or if you want to go ahead and I'll set up something on Flipgrid that you can go ahead and share it through there. You can show it, okay? Por favor, tú puedes dibujar algo, colorear algo y tú lo puedes poner en un Google Slide, okay? Tú sacas una foto y lo mandas por Google Slide. Or you can probably color it on Google Slide. You can do it that way. Y también si tú puedes ir por Flipgrid y sacar una foto, no sacar una foto, señal video de lo que tú hiciste. All right, boys and girls, we're going to cut it a little bit right here. So I want to say parents, por favor, los padres, que me puede mandar un texto o llamarme al Google Voice número mío, es 609-2000 ESL. Eso es 609-200-0375. I'm going to go ahead and see about changing my live stream from, instead of 10 in the morning, we're going to switch it over to 2 p.m. So that 2 hasta las 3, la semana que viene, vamos a ver entonces a tener el live stream por cualquier preguntas. I hope this was very helpful, que esto te ha ayudado mucho entonces. So be safe, be smart, and I want everyone to be ready to learn when you come back. Okay, yo quiero que todo el mundo sea seguro, saludable, pero yo quiero que ustedes están listos para aprender cuando vienen para atrás. So that's the goal. Just keep active, keep your brain active, keep your body active, que sea tu mente activo, el cerebro y su cuerpo activo para que tenga listo para aprender. Ready to learn. All right, so boys and girls, I wish you goodbye. See ya, bye-bye.